No, not really. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but yeah, it felt good that we got off to a good start. We're pretty locked in. The players that were not at the Olympics been working hard and picked up where we left off, really.
How much were you able to keep up with, like, while you were in Paris?
Yeah, not much. I knew they were working hard. I saw all their practice plans, and obviously Olaf was back there too, and we knew they were going to work hard. They work hard all the time. Stayed connected as much as I could in my busy schedule.
Hey, Breanna. First of all, congratulations on getting your gold medal. Wanted to ask you just how important was it for you all to come out, set the tone in the very first game of the second half of the season, not just here in LA, but also for the league on notice that you all, or who you are, that #1 team?
Yeah, really important. I think that, exactly the way that you said it. Everything that we've done the first half of the season was great, but now we're starting fresh and picking up. We want to be better than what we were in the first half of the season. And I thought it was great today, the way that we just came out. We just played. Like, sometimes the plays are messed up, sometimes things happen because we haven't practiced together, and we just had one another's back and kind of had fun out there.
Max.
Hi, Coach. My name is Max. I'm with the Journal Media. Just wondering about your assessment about Leonie and Niara.
Yeah, they're great. We love them. Yeah, really have added another dimension to our team. And you see Leo, she's just a fierce competitor out there, especially on defense. She had 4 steals tonight. Was always getting the offensive boards or defensive boards here, and she's a capable scorer as well. But it makes us a better defensive team for sure. And Niara, it's just nice to see her out there. She's been a little bit injured before. Heading into the Olympics. She probably looked a little bit injured right near the end, but I'm excited. We think she has so much potential, and it's going to certainly help us on this second stretch to help us achieve our goals.
Okay.
Coach, when people talk about playing in the Olympics, typically they say like, oh, I learned this from someone, or I got this from another coach. Was there a message that you got from Paris that kind of translated here that I guess helped motivate the team coming into the second half of the season?
Yeah, look, I think obviously Australia, we won the bronze medal, and we had to work really hard for that. We lost to Nigeria. We had a very disruptive preparation. We had a lot of we lost one of our key players the day before, and Steph Talbot, as you could see tonight, and she played with injuries all throughout the tournament. Sometimes you don't make excuses, you find a way. And I think it was just that making sure we're very intentional. We had to win every game after we lost that first Nigerian game. We had to win by a certain margin. So, but embracing the pressure that we felt and making sure that we're doing it together. And I think that's what we should carry over for this team as well.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Gabe.
Hey guys, congrats on the win. Stewie, I want to talk more about that.
Gabe, sorry, give us 1 sec.
Oh,
you're good.
We're muted.
All right, thanks. Gabe, we're good.
Okay, perfect. Congrats, guys, on the win. Stewie, I want to talk more about the mentality of this second half here. You've been on these stretches before. Just what was your message, just being one of the experienced players on this team, on how to pace out these last 15 games and end up on top like you guys want to?
That everyone is important, and knowing that an Olympic year is tough because you're with your team, you're away from your team's working hard while you're at the Olympics. You come back and all of a sudden we got to go. So I think that just really taking into consideration that every game is really so important. We want to continue to get better. We don't want to peak too soon, and we want to enjoy the adversity and everything that's going to come our way, because it only gets harder from here.
We'll go to Jackie.
Hi all, congrats on the win. Stewie, for you had a bit of a heat check moment there. I'm just curious, there's been a lot of talk about your 3-point shot this season. I guess, how was that your response to some of the chatter?
I'm gonna just keep doing what I do, and I think that when you get hot like that, it's obviously a feeling of when you shoot, it feels like the basket is the ocean. But to be able to celebrate with my teammates was a lot of fun, and I'm not really worried about what anyone else is kind of saying or thinking or whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to win.
I appreciate that. And KT, for you,
That's the question. Yeah,
No.
come on.
oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
oh, sorry. Sabrina was on Sports Center a little bit ago talking about this win, and she sort of said that she felt like the team played with a lot of purpose. Can you just explain where that purpose came from and how it resulted in such a dominant performance?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've been talking about just keeping the road from, the first part of our season. I think the people that stayed over at the Olympics, I think we did a great job of just keeping our condition and the style of play that we wanted to. And we just came in, we kind of said that, we don't know how it was going to turn out, but we just got to keep building. I think we did just a great job from everybody today.
Thank you all.
Miles?
Hey, Sandy. 9 players tonight were able to play between 18 and 24 minutes. You talked in pregame about how you were going to try, especially for the 4 Olympians, to limit some minutes. How were you able to manage your rotations, and how do you think that that was successful for you? Because I know that was a goal before the game started.
Yeah, no, and it worked out really well. I thought we came out of the gate really strong, but like KT's been a starter all year long. I think Ivana's given us good minutes. It was great to see Niara back. She was on a limited minutes before the Olympic break there, and Kennedy. KB. It was great to see. She had I suppose this break was good for her because she didn't have she didn't do a training camp at the start because of an injury. But, they've played big minutes for us. I mean, Shuey was out the last 2 games of the season and KB really stepped up. So we trust these players, and, we talked about our depth, and our depth is shining through, and that was nice. It was good to get everyone, into the game and playing at a high level.
Alfred?
Hi, this question is for KT. KT, this season you've emerged as one of the more prolific corner 3-point shooters in the league. This season, you'll have a new career high for corner threes made. Has that been a point of emphasis for you this season and for the team to open up corner threes for you, or do you believe it's just more from the flow of the game?
I think it's just from the flow of the game. I think it's just from, the time, the work that I put in every day, and the confidence that my teammates and my coaches give me, and them trusting that I'm gonna knock it down.
Thank you.
Jeff?
Thank you. Hello, all. Congrats on the win. My question will be for Breanna. During the first quarter interview, Holly-Rowe asked you about, the importance of you coming in and playing this game despite, jet lag, even though that's not an issue for you, coming in after the Olympics and playing this game. But conversely, how important is it for you and the rest of the starting 5 to have strong players like KT back in New York, working, preparing, and then to see that work pay off? How important is it for the depth of this team from a starter's perspective to see all that pay off in a game like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really important to see that the way that our team is continuing to work when we're away. And I don't think any of us had any doubt that they were going to put in the work because they know how hungry we are to continue to get better, to be able to compete and fight for a championship. So, that's going to be the difference maker. Obviously, our depth and the way that we can continue to sub people in and then being aggressive like KT was tonight is incredibly important, and just continuing to give them all the confidence in the world.
Appreciate your time and insight. Safe travels to Vegas.
We'll go to Russell and then finish with Lucas.
All right. Question for Stewie. I know you said that you guys haven't really practiced together in a while, but it didn't look like that, from the start of this game. You guys were moving the ball well on offense. You had that great first quarter defensively, holding them to 10 points. I mean, how difficult is that to do when, just a few days ago, a lot of you were playing on, different teams in the Olympics? Is there like an adjustment period getting back to playing together?
I think we made it look a lot easier than what it was. I think that the fact that this team enjoys being around each other, that we have a a chemistry and a camaraderie. We know what the goal is. And really from the start of the season, we didn't want to make any excuses, and that's going to continue to carry over into the second half of the season. But yeah, we were just playing, we weren't really kind of getting bogged down by running sets. We were just going to play basketball and let the game come to us.
Thank you.
We'll finish with Lucas.
Congrats on the win. My question's just for KT. What is the vibe like on the bench when you see the starters get out to a lead like that? Who's doing most of the celebrating? And then how do you try to keep that energy up when you check in?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all celebrating. I think we're all happy for each other. Like Stu said, we just have a unique bond on this team that, like, we just love each other off and on the court. And, you could tell in this game was actually pretty fun. So I just, hope and pray that we continue to build off of this and continue just to shine in our own ways and, reach our ultimate goal.
Thanks, guys. Safe travels.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.